Hello. Okay, so I'm having a look at OBS Studio, which I've downloaded, thanks to Justin. So, okay, quick overview, and I'll try and use my cursor to point at things. So it's pretty straightforward stuff. You've got scenes, so each scene is a different layout of the screen, and I've created two. Within each scene, you've got sources. You can add things like imagery, banners, stuff like that. Into this scene, I have added the header up here, which I created in Photoshop, so it's see-through and it hasn't got a background on it. And if I use my arrow keys, I can change the pop-up overlay. So I've loaded in a number of images which I'm flicking through, and I've set it up so I can turn it off and on. So I'm just using my arrows for that. Okay, a bit more complicated. If I jump over to slideshow 2, I can turn that off. So this is more, I might start a presentation. I go, hello, my name is Patrick Thornhill from FET Technical Services Learning Support Team, and this is an introduction to AutoCAD. So the first video you'll be working on is an introduction to AutoCAD, where we'll be looking at the graphic user interface and basic commands. And then the second video we'll be looking at introducing an image into AutoCAD and adding layers. And the third video would be an external walls, adding those to the image to scale. Fourth video we'll be looking at blocks and furniture layout. Fifth video will be adding dimensions, and the sixth video will be looking at drawing up an elevation from the base plan. And then I can hide those off again. Okay. The two videos that have been shared so far, one by Justin, one by myself, go into the setup in a lot more detail. It's all pretty easy stuff once you get your head around it. I found it best to set up the assets first, so set up all my images first, and it's a simple case of drag dropping into this app. Now, if I jump over to Teams, so if I go onto Teams, and I'm going to just join a meeting that I've already been in, so hopefully Mark won't mind. So I'm going to contact in there. Now you see it's back to front. That's because that's what the viewer is seeing. It's a weird, I don't know why they've done that, it's a bit weird. So hopefully now I can start adding. Okay. So it's picked off from where I left off before. What you see, I've still got the overlays, point at things a bit easier. Now it's back to front. Before I was having to point the other way if I wanted to highlight things. Obviously I'll hide behind it. I'm just going to try doing a background to see whether that picks up. So I've changed my background, but now you see it doesn't work quite so well. The overlay messes with that function. So if you're wanting to use backgrounds, then it doesn't work. So tidy your room up behind you, or set up some sort of screen. When I'm at home, I'm not at home at the moment. When I'm at home, I have my camera faced quite a blank wall, and I have a little set dressing behind with an image and a plant, just to make it look a bit more appealing. So, okay, that's a very brief overview. Let me know if you need some help. I'm happy to help. Okay, thanks a lot.